Okie doke. So we're about that is a horrible way to open a video, by the way, saying okie doke. We are about a week away from Devil May Cry 5 coming out. Much anticipated game. So I figure we'll go back to do kind of a little bit of a silly thing. We're gonna play the demo of Devil May Cry 1. This came with Code Veronica X. I've never played this before. I mean, obviously I've played Devil May Cry. I've never played this demo disc. So let's see. Alright, the second level. Open the door of the cathedral. Wow, this looks extra crispy. So what do we got? Do we got anything unlocked here? Looks like we've got the sword. We've got the taunt. We've got the map. This game's such a classic. I love how this game was also just completely originally, like a completely different game, basically. This was originally Resident Evil 4, which I think is just great. See, I have no context right now as to what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm supposed to open the door to the cathedral, but, yep, I know what a red orb is. It looks way more purple than it looks red, but whatever, game. What moves do I have unlocked? Acquired skills, high time, right, kick, jump, roll. Oh, so we've got the devil trigger. Sorry, I mean bang, 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 pull my devil trigger. So I don't have any skills for Alistair. Alright then. That's high time right there. At least it should be. What button is jump? Man, I haven't played this on a PS2 in so long. Like, I have all the games, but I just don't... Usually I'll play the HD collection, because that one was actually pretty good. And obviously this is, like, way before it was, like, really, like, stylish. And you could do, like, a whole bunch of cool stuff. What's the shoot button? That's the map button. There's my devil trigger, which I did not mean to do. I'm surprised you get the devil trigger in this little demo here. So maybe we don't have air raid yet. Yeah, obviously a big part of the game is not, you know, letting combos drop and stuff like that, and not doing the same thing over and over again. That's the taunt. What the hell's the shoot button? Oh, right. You have to aim first. I'm so used to Bayonetta where there's just a button. I think this is the cathedral, right? Rusty Key may help. Well, maybe the famous baseball player Rusty Kuntz will help. I kind of wish that they would let Hideki Kamiya come back and do one of these games. Because I would love to see him, you know, work one of these. I feel like the buttons are completely fucked in this version. Because usually it's, circle is back. Or circle is forward and, you know, triangle is back. I can't do that in the Trial Edition disc. Well, there's Air Raid. Alright. Such a great soundtrack, too. I'm so used to circle opening doors. This is so weird. See, in the demo, I came out of the other room. So I'm going to go in here. You cannot go past here in this Trial Edition disc. Okay, then. Yeah, that's Stinger, I believe. Also, this is probably still one of, if not my favorite Dante design. I mean, Dante looks great in 4, and I think 4 would probably be my favorite version of Dante. But, well, don't do that. Devil May Cry 5 looks great too, but this one, it's really only, honestly, the only one I don't like is probably, 2, not 2, 2 is actually pretty good. The design of Dante, the game itself is not very good. I don't like 3, and I know a lot of people really like the design from 3. It's probably my least favorite Dante design. I wonder if the shotgun is actually in this or not. Because this is where you're supposed to get the shotgun. Every time I jump, just realize I'm trying to look at something. Yes, I will take it, and then I get to fight my favorite enemy in the game. Or at least I should. I would love to see, like, what were the real original plans for this game? Like, how was this a Resident Evil game? Like, obviously you can see the comparisons. You can see that, you know, you're in a castle, everything like that. Yes, please. Wait, go away. The buttons are so strange in this video game. Very good video game. I'm a fan of this video game a lot. I guess I'm not getting attacked by those enemies. I thought I was. Let's turn it into a run and gun. AKA the way that DSP plays. This is never how you should play this game. It's not fun. Although saying that this game is similar to Resident Evil 2 because there's a castle doesn't really make sense, because, like, Haunting Ground also takes place in a castle, and that has nothing to do with Resident Evil, except for the fact that the main character kind of looks like Jill. I love Haunting Ground. I would love to do that one year. Maybe that'll be one of my Halloween games this year. Also, I feel like every single time I play this game, I always drop Ebony and Ivory as soon as I get the shotgun. It's so much more useful. I wonder what difficulty this demo's on, because this is significantly easier than, like, usual when you play this game. Also, I'm very glad that this was the Dante design that they went for in Monster Hunter World. Although, I'm pretty sure it's because it's also the design they went with in Dead Rising 4, and I assume they reused a bunch of assets. And yeah, I don't know which Devil May Cry game is my favorite. I mean, it's not DMC Devil May Cry, and it's not 2. I'd say it's a pretty good three-way tie, honestly, between 1, 3, and 4. Like, each of them has their own little, you know, nice things. I think this one has some of the best boss battles. And I like the location. But 3 obviously has a better story and a way more memorable, like, scenes and everything like that. Whereas 4 is like a mixture of both of them, where I think it's the best of both worlds. As that old Hannah Montana song went. Alright. I think we want to end up around here somewhere. We're trying to get into the cathedral. I wonder if the boss battle is going to be in this level then. That'd be weird. I think, isn't this the time that we go into that little room and, like, we go underneath a coffin? I don't think I have any healing items either. Yeah, this is that exactly what I was thinking. This is one of those things that I'm glad it stopped in video games, because I hate it. A god stands before thee to open the path. Use thy strength to drive it back. I don't have the timing quite right on that. Alright, well, there you go. Damn it! That is throwing me off something fierce. Can I not pick that up yet? I guess not. Oh! I wish he would fall into that. Oh god, I remember this thing. The Staff of Judgment. Oh, okay, now we fight the big skeleton guys, the Grim Reapermen. Because this is going to lead back into the library. That's why I checked the bookcase before. Or those guys just straight up are not in the demo. No, they are. These guys are great, and I love the way they look in 5. I don't think it is exactly them, but it's an enemy, like, inspired by them. These guys are great. These are actually some of the only enemies I would recommend shooting, because otherwise you can't really do anything to them. There we go, you bastards. Also, this is way before Dante got his good voice with Ruben Langdon. This guy's awful. And I know everyone knows that one line that he has at the end.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
But it is pretty rough. Yeah, you might actually have to fight Phantom in this demo. That'd be interesting. Or maybe it's like, play the full game to fight this big giant Spider-Man. That's the wrong door. Oh, is this where I put it? Carving the Judge of Death. Yeah, it should be holding something. Durr. Isn't this when Dante gets impaled? Oh, that was the end of the mission. Alright, next mission then. What's this one gonna be? Destroyer of Ardor. I'm gonna power up. This is where I would fight the big Spider-Man. This is where I'd fight Phantom. Isn't it? Or maybe this is taking place after that? I don't know how these demos work. Yeah, this is not a level that I would have put in the demo, because this one's kind of annoying if I remember. This is the one where you gotta do the platforming, even though this is absolutely not a platforming game. Okay. It's also one of those games where you gotta hold down the control stick in the direction you want to go. Otherwise, if you switch at an angle, he's just gonna freak out. And that's no fun. I mean, that's why I'm glad that fixed camera angles went away. But it's also why you need... it is why you need the tank controls to also go along with it. There's a blue orb up here, but it's not letting me get it. I don't know why they would put it in the demo. It's not like it matters. But yeah, this part is no good. I wouldn't have put this in a demo. This would not have been a level that I chose. Because this bridge falls away, and then you gotta... stupid stuff. Go back the path, and thou shalt return from the abyss with thy lion heart. And the pride of lion shall be given. Fun. I guess that was a bridge too far. Yeah, this part is not fun, because every time you fall down here, you have to come in here, you're always taking damage, and then you gotta fight these big skullmen. Like, they're just a bunch of skeletons. They're very goofy looking, too. Like, what are these enemies? They're literally just flying skulls. And not only that, they're giant skulls, too. Like, I know fantasy games get a bad rap for just like, oh, here's a skeleton enemy. At least there's not just giant floating skulls. That's the laziest enemy design. In a game that normally has pretty good enemy design. Wasn't that an extremely challenging task? We definitely deserve this now. Alright. Uh-oh. Really? Weird. What a weird thing to include in this demo. What's next? Oh, this is my favorite level in the entire game. Because it's my favorite boss. Hopefully I get to fight him. These guys suck, and I don't like them. I also hate when games do that. I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it at the same time. Where an enemy attacks in a cutscene, and then it, like, you actually still have to dodge it in the game. That's the wrong button. That's what I wanted. Did Dante just die? Dante must die, but he must get back up. Please use a yellow orb. Ah, I love their face. The yellow orb's faces are so great. Watch how good this dodge is going to be this time. Whew. Yay, that time he blew up and he didn't take me with him. Yeah, those enemies are no fun. I don't remember if you ever fight one of those again. It's like the Lizardman enemy, they're just no fun. Please let me fight the Black Knight. He's my favorite boss in the game. My favorite bit of the lore is how the Black Knight is Virgil. Like, that's so cool. It's like Virgil's, like, ghost or something. I forget what exactly it is, but it is Virgil. There's an opening to place something. Maybe I'll place my dick. Just taunts himself in the mirror. That's a very Dante thing. And away we go. Look at all these guys. Losers. Bunch of fucking losers. Now I have a bigger sword. Death sentence. What a great name for a sword. And I wish you could use it as a weapon. Hey. Get out of my way. They're just jealous they can't be as good looking as me. Yep, I will use death sentence, thank you very much. Please let me fight the fucking boss. Please, God.
This stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with some guts.
What did you say? I can't hear you. The music's too loud. Alright, please don't end the mission here, please. Okay, this is a good sign. I might still be able to fight him. Just don't end the mission right before the fight. That'd be the ultimate cock tease. I might have to pop in my copy of Devil May Cry just to fight this guy. My God, you've got to be kidding me. Also, could that be like a worse freeze frame? That's awful. I hate that. But you know what? That does make me want to play the game. However, that's only because I've played the game before. So that's not a very good demo. Yeah, well, I guess that's that. It's a great game. It was a fun little demo, you know, getting to see it, you know, before it was meant to be played. What did I just say? That didn't make any sense. Also, I can't get off the screen. There we go. Give me like a little sizzle reel here. No? Alright, well, that is that. Eventually I'll play a Devil May Cry game on this series, on this channel. I'll probably either do it in chronological order or release order, or maybe just the order that I want to play them in. In that case, it would probably be 4, then 5, then 3, then 1, then 2.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later. Look around!
Help me!
Trish! I will kill Mundus.
Again I must face a Sparta. Strange fate, isn't it?
Strange and ironic that it will end the same way.